Hello. Today I come with another episode of what's possible from movementless yoga. For example, when you're breathing with your eyes, eye breathing, you're able to breathe, or rather, you're able to smell better. And if you can smell better, that's an indication that your olfactory lobes, that which has the nerves which has your ability to smell be from under your cerebrum, is functioning. And that's only possible when the cerebrum is not sitting on your olfactory bulb, which is when your smelling is not as appreciative as it needs to be. Working on your eyes, eye breathing makes smelling, appreciation become better. Why? Because eye breathing happens in the front, this portion of the body, not here, or back, in the front. So it's like you're turning on a fan, a hand fan, for example, a little bit, kind of a point of reference, kind of, because it's cyclical patterns, okay? And nerves in the front of the body, which means the vagal system, which is in the front of the body, is able to have you be better rested, which means the stress effect from, for example, you sitting in front of a screen, and the screen having an effect on your body. You're sitting in front of another person and they're going through stressful situations, for example, that having an effect on your body. Andromeda Galaxy in different stages of merging with Milky Way Galaxy. That has its own environmental stress on our body. If you haven't slept well enough, then your muscles are kind of like this. I would like a little bit of space. A little bit of healthy natural breathing allows your tissues to be a little bit, bloom out a little bit. Okay, I can be. And then you can take the time to then sleep and rest, and then you'll get the rest from within. But at least the pressure from outside is better able to be handled when you can breathe healthy and naturally from the front. And then we also have the back. There is back breathing. There is also side breathing. So you have space in the side to breathe, to be, live. Top breathing, bottom breathing, diagonal breathing. We got all kinds of directions. So we got lots of syllabus to cover. Yeah. It's called Dasha Mahavidya, which means this is just one aspect of it. Let's just say we have 10 kinds of breaths, Vayu, metabolic processes. We got multiples of 10. So we got lots of stuff to cover. Yeah. Breathing with your eyes kind of helps to dehypnotize. Hypnotherapists would probably also say, they do this and hypnotize with your eyes. Yeah. Consider that you need to dehypnotize your eyes regularly so that you're not a little floaty, taken in by somebody's visions, visualizations, and you have no vision of your own. That becomes a problem because you're not living your life, you're living somebody else's life. And this cleaning the windshield needs to happen regularly. Otherwise, you're not driving your car, your body vehicle car. If you're driving a car and the windshield is that needs regularly getting cleaned. Otherwise, your life is not moving forward. Yeah. Servicing required a lot many times. Or does it move forward if your vision is all cloudy? How safe are you? Yeah. So healthier sperm and ovum, where you are a seed of life, come from your parents, which is also represented by your two eyes. Mother, father, you got two sides, and both needs cleaning. Otherwise, you're seeing your mother's or father's vision. While you have your own body, your parents have their own body, and you got to live your life. And that needs to be also conducive to their life and their vision. Otherwise, your life wouldn't come into existence. So your sustainable development requires you to be in agreement with their vision, but in a way that makes their vision also better, which means the problems they didn't see in their own life, for which they created you, hoping that at least you'll forward the matter. Their vision also needs to get better. And that requires windshield cleaning. Yeah. So the reason for you coming to existence, a seed needs to be at least 10 times better than where they came from. For that to happen, we have 10 Vayus at least. Dasha Mahavidya. Yeah, we got lots of it. We got lots of 10s. Now, like base 10, 0 to 10, 0 to 9, and then 10 to 19, and then 20 to 29. We got lots of 10s, sets of 10s. So we got lots of learning to do. Yes. So let's clear our vision. Have our vision be more clearer. Yeah, life vision and all that. Okay, now, how you do that? It's going to be in steps. Let's say there's at least 36 steps because yeah, so you kind of prepare your bandwidth for it's going to take some time. And each step takes its own steps. Okay, let's just say 41 then. 41 steps, 41 Langanams. Let's go in steps of 41. So you have a little patience. You know it's going to take some time. So your bandwidth, you're probably going to have to drink some water and then slowly include some vegetables into your diet because they all give a little sustenance, a certain length to how your nerves breathe without getting into, oh, now fast, yeah? Because meat sometimes has this fastness kind of thing. Yeah, because animals are like, run, yeah? Plants are like, we're going to take our time. We take our time growing. Yeah, we enjoy the sunlight and available resources and move in our own little pace, growing our babies. And you eat up our babies. You know, we all eat vegetables and all that. So we need to slowly digest plants' babies. Otherwise, they'll kill you. Yeah. So we need to appreciate the tomato, the carrot, the beetroot, and etc. So we can learn what information is contained in their seeds. Beetroot is also a seed of the plant. Would have produced another plant if you didn't eat them up. So since it's going into our body, you need to appreciate what is this information that was attempting to form a new life, giving. Yeah. Meat tends to be life now going into a next lifetime. Yeah. So that needs to go through the dying process before it can become the life becoming process. Yeah. So plants a little more. So it's going to take a little bit of getting used to more plants and less meat. Yeah. So you have some steps to cover. Beauty lies in the eyes of the beholder. So we're going to cover all of these other breaths. So slowly, you'll improve your tolerance level and your fuse and your bandwidth. If you're already losing patience, that could be because we need to breathe healthier naturally. Try and tune in to the pause in between my words. There is silence in between my words, in the pauses. And these pauses, these silences, would help your nerves recover from the noise that's also coming from my speaking and your nerves having to process all that noise. Your nerves get a little respite. So there is many levels of teaching happening here. Yeah, of health improvement happening while I'm making these videos. I change my pace. I use different words. Different facets of you having the benefit of movementless yoga. So it takes some learning on how I'm doing this. So contact me. Slowly, you'll also get the benefit of medicine intelligence. Let's just say original humane intelligence. Yeah. It's a way of living. So While I'm speaking, I'm also healthy natural breathing from different sides of my body that you can't see, which is also part of this video. It's there in the pulse. The video is capturing something, it's also capturing certain other aspects, which is then in some way translating. Yeah. So so I will speak at a particular pace. So you can catch up, your nerves can settle, and then slowly you're also getting used to some of the necessities required for learning healthy natural breathing. So now I will go into a little bit of the windshield details. I invite you to bring your attention to two sides of your eyes. You have the left and right sides. And the left and right sides are two sides. Now, this may seem like I'm repeating. We have the same face. We have left and right sides. And left does not feel the same as the right because our body functions by spins. Consider that there is a left spin and a right spin. A body functions by two kinds of spins. Consequently, your left side would feel different from your right side. When you pay attention to your eyes, notice any difference in how your left eye feels different from your right eye. This is important because this is part of movementless yoga. There are so many things happening while you're not moving a muscle. Okay. We don't want to go into crash course into this because there's like encyclopedias of it. So, and that's the problem. When I say there's a lot, you could say, oh, now go into the body. You know, internal, so much things are happening. And you could get so lost in the internal world. While there is also the external world. It's called Antaranga and Bahiranga. You could get so lost in the internal, oh, introspection. Yeah. Introversion. You know, the version that is inside you. The extroversion, the version that's outside you. Both is important. Which is why movementless yoga is different. You slowly come to a fine balance. It's like, see the line where the sky meets the sea. So there's the internal and the external. There's a left and the right. Front and back, left, right, up and down, in and out. So you're at least covering 8 directions here. Ashtanga yoga. So we're covering a lot of it in small little episodes. There's a science to it. Yeah. Which is why I would say Nyampayati Devampari means microcosm 50%, macrocosm 50%. Me as the child of life and God for a point of reference or a creator, 50-50. It's 50-50 equation. So you don't lose your footing on the reality of the matter so that God is taking over. Yeah, then why have you been given a life that's human? If God could just, live the life and you're just an instrument. Why do you have a brain? That's why God's created man, so we can have a dialogue. We can make things better. It's a for-profit enterprise. Do you see such a big universe? We only have Earth, one planet. Why do you think human beings are created? If you're only going to be, passive, just going to be paying attention, God's going to do the thing, you're just an instrument. Why have you been given a brain and all these faculties? So 50-50 equation. Inside and outside. And we got lots of gods and demons. And we got lots of particles, at least 36, let's just say, 36 times into 2. Yeah. So we got many more. But if we can handle multiple, let's start from the simple. Singular. 0, 1. Yeah. So what is 0 we will get? We'll slowly come to it. But at least you're one person. Yeah. Let's begin to get a little more familiar with this one person that's you. And I'm speaking. So this is me, another person. So it's like 2 people. Yeah. If you're like a group of people, then there is so many people. Small numbers, we will handle small numbers. We can handle all infinity big numbers, yeah? Before we can understand what the zero is, okay? Because zero is not a visible number. We can't see. So we'll handle one, like you, me, like you one person, me one person, one, yeah? One, we can handle one. And this one has an inside and outside. So you have an inside you and an outside you. Yeah? That's like a zero. The zero has one zero has inside and outside. So you one, so one and zero is all kind of, you get 1 0. Yeah? Okay. We will handle the other numbers as we come to it. Let's get the zero on the one bit. Now, our eyes have 2 zeros. Yeah? One eye, left eye, right eye. Eyeball, ball, yeah, ball. 2. Okay? 1 heart, 2 lungs. Left side, right side, 2 sides. 2. Yeah? 2 nose, 1 mouth, 1 face. Yeah? 2 eyes. Okay? There is 2 black pearls inside 2 eyes. That makes it 4. Yeah? But it's basically 2 inside 2. Yeah? So we have inside. So we get that perspective too. And we got 2 ears on 2 sides, facing 2 sides, but can hear. Yeah? Now, that's for a little orientation perspective. So there are many perspectives here, but it's one body with many perspectives, many sides, directions, ways to look at numbers. Yeah. Now, bring your attention to your 2 eyes. Okay. And gently notice your eyeballs. You can try moving your eyes, left to right, round, round, rolling your eyes, left, right, up, down. That's possible because your eyeballs can move in many directions, connected by an eye nerve from the eyeball that allows information from your brain to go to your eyeballs. Yeah. If you can feel your eyeballs while you're moving your eyes, try feeling your eyes moving, which means you'll have to move your eyes slowly. Yeah. And feel your eyeballs moving. That takes a little bit of, it makes you tired. Consider that you're beginning to get some experience of movementless yoga. It's like when you go to the gym one fine day, I'm going to. One fine day you go and you do exercise, you'll have pain, strain, your muscles are kind of aching. If your eyes are feeling a little tired, you can't move after some time. Yeah, it's a difficulty to move your eyes. That's because your muscles are getting an exercise. Yeah. And in a way that hasn't had an exercise in some time. Yeah. It's called extraocular muscles. There are other muscles too. Yeah. For example, the muscles, like you have your eye socket, but it's also having different kinds of fluids and they all jostle around, move lots of. For example, also these are also muscles. You say skin, they're also muscles. Yeah, tiny little. They're also getting exercise. When you are mindfully moving your eyes, they're also getting exercise. And when you're feeling your eyes while you're moving, the feeling exercises the muscles in a way that they haven't in years. Okay? So I would say we'll pause for now. Yeah, which is why I said we have lots of steps. You don't want to do too much too soon. So you will pause the video, you'll learn afterwards. Don't know when I'm going to post afterwards. That's a thought. You don't want to do too much too soon. Nevertheless, let me try and capture. Yeah. So pay attention to the top of your orbitals. Yeah. Your eyeball socket, top and bottom. This is like your smiley bones. Yeah. Got your smiley muscles too. When you smile, this is all gets affected. When you do this, these muscles get affected. But behind them are your bones, skull bones. Yeah. You can feel this. You can feel your skull, eye socket. Yeah. Try pressing into so you can feel your eye sockets. The muscles around your eye sockets may be a little sore from how much your eyes may be, your muscles may be straining to see the screen while there's bright light. So instead of doing this, maybe your eyes are doing that too, but your muscles are not getting rest from having done that, from the bright light shining in your eyes, screen, yeah, or you having to look through details, yeah, all of that strains your eye muscles. Just try feeling the muscles that touch the bones of your eyes, bones of your eye socket. That may be a little coolness your eye muscles, eyes and eye muscles may not have experienced in quite some time. Because your fingers may be cool, but just feeling the tension in your muscles of your eyes begins to rest your eye muscles, and consequently the nerves that innervate, that inform your eyes about how's your face doing, because your eyes also have a protective function. Yeah, it keeps you safe, because one of the first why you blink is also that your eyes can be moist, but it's also the windshield of your car, your body. Yeah, it's what when you can see, there's so much of safety that's maintained. People who are blind have to rely on other sense organs to be safe. You have windshield, you have functioning windshield. So your eyes are keeping you safe. So there's a lot of risk and fear and safety and all these concerns, existential angst. You see prefrontal cortex? You should see how much of work your eyes are doing. Yeah, and then you go like this. So if you can just slightly, gently press against the muscles in your eye sockets. I know this is movement, but this is less movement. Yeah, slowly you'll come to you being able to take care of your eye muscles without you having to use your hands. But you got to get a feel for, oh, there are muscles. And what's the state of the matter? Yeah. While you've been doing a lot of moving around and even standing on your head. I've not been doing that because I don't feel the necessity for it. Yeah. So my face is a little touch deprived because I wash my face and then get about my work. And so having a lot of fun. But maybe I got to, yeah. So we each know something and we each don't know something. So we hear just a little information that'll have you be a little more appreciative of people around you. Neurodivergent, neurotypical, what have you. We got lots of names. And you got your eyes. And you got your vision. And you got your life. And you got the beauty that lies in the eyes of the beholder. So this is about taking care of your eyes so you can see beauty, what it is. Yeah. So this is beauty with a purpose. Now, yeah, I'm just bringing attention to something that may not be so obvious. Yeah, because I may not be looking your way of how beauty needs to look. So you could be having preconceived notions, prejudices, thought lines. Oh, this is how it needs to be. Judgment from here. Yeah, and then here, all kinds of thinking. And then from here, you're listening some things, you like some sounds, you like some ways of speaking it. So a lot of judgments happening from many places. And then now you're processing information. Yeah. While beauty lies in the eyes of the beholder. So what you see, what you don't see. So we bring our attention to our eyes again and bring attention to the front of the eyes. This is like a crash course on a lot of things here. Yeah. So we should probably take a pause. But I will continue to bring a little more attention to what eye breathing makes available a little bit. So you can at least contact me if you're facing a difficulty with this. Bring your attention to the front of your eyes. We're paying attention to the top and bottom. We also felt the muscles. And pay attention to your eyelids. So that's kind of front of your eyes. Yeah, while it's also top and bottom, but it's also front of your eyes. Pay attention to your blink, because that's front of your eyes. You're blinking, so there's something changing in front of your eyes. Yeah, blink a few times. You'll find a difference. And your attention would be in the front of your eyes. There's something changing. Light on, light off. Yeah, and it's all quick. And then notice any sense of coolness while you blink. Your muscles are moving, your eyelids are moving while you're blinking. Yeah. Notice the tension in your eyelids. Yeah. Because there is a movement of your eyelids for the blink to happen. If you can pay attention to the movement of your eyelids, that's a little bit paying attention to softness, because you can't really notice movement without in some way paying attention to softness. Without in some way paying attention to movement itself. That may seem like, oh, we are the. No, it's not the. For movement to happen, there is warmth happening, which means there is some energy expenditure because of which movement is happening. Otherwise, you would be just like straight. Yeah, nothing is happening, no movement. It's because there is some heat. Yeah, there is some thermodynamics happening because of which there is movement. A machine functions when you turn it on, and then there is some heat, and then there is, oh, the machine functions. So consider a body like a lot of machines, a lot of engines. So for movement of your eyelids to happen, there is some heat exchange happening. So movement itself is something to pay attention to. And when you pay attention to movement, you're likely to notice some form of warmth. So consider you have been exercising, doing lots of exercises, movement, but haven't been paying attention to movement itself. Or to the extent that you do, oh, you say, okay, warmth, and there's a sweat, and you may not have paid attention to movement itself. Or at least there are so many fine aspects to it. It's just beautiful. Your exercise gets efficient, but your eyelids, beauty lies in the eyes of the beholder. Paying attention to the movement of your eyelids requires you perhaps to pay attention to silence that's offered by you paying attention to any sense of relaxation in your ears. So to pay attention to your eyes and what your eyes are doing, you need to pay attention to what your ears, how relaxed your ears are. Ears. Pay attention to any sense of relaxation in your ears, left and right sides. And that's likely to bring you a little more closer to warmth, because your ears could be, oh, heat. Yeah, there could be some warmth. There could be some softness. There could be relaxation in your ears, which is when your ears can hear, and your ears can hear. Your ears can hear because there is some sense of relaxation. Otherwise, your ears would go shut. It's like a thermostat, yeah? Or it reaches its threshold, it just, threshold, cut, yeah, like fuse off, can't hear anymore, yeah? That's it. The threshold is reached. Yeah. And if you can hear whatever I'm saying, if you can hear, that means there is some sense of relaxation. Yeah. Thermostat, it just closes off. Can't hear. So that's also sometimes when you don't listen to others, it may just be that it's gone a little heavy. Yeah. Nerves have gone a little full. And it may also be because you haven't paid attention to the sense of relaxation in your own ears for some time. So your nerves are all short. You can listen to what I'm saying. There is some sense of relaxation in your ears. This may seem like I'm repeating, but if there's a sense of, oh, repeat, it could also be, oh, information coming to, oh, that's the same thing. Yeah, oh, same thing. Yeah. So there'll be some circadian rhythms, repeated processes happening. Oh, it's there, I hear it again. Oh, there, I hear it again. Yeah. So pay attention to any sense of relaxation in your ears, or easier still, pay attention to any sense of silence. Listen to the silence that's already there in between my words, in the pauses, yeah, in the space around you. It's not just my voice. There are so many other voices and sounds around. For example, in the room, outside the room. I'm not the only sound that you have to listen to. Which means between my words, my sounds, and the rooms and the sounds in the room, for example, there are silences. Silence is always there to listen to. Even if you're in a concert band, there's a pulse to how music plays. There could be a lot of people around talking a lot. You could be in the traffic, but there's a cadence to the sounds. And in between those sounds, even if it's just for a fraction of a second, there is silence. If you can listen to silence, when you're listening for silence, it's like when you're looking for the color blue. Oh, you see a lot of blue everywhere. When you're listening for silence, you hear silence because it's there. And then it becomes easier for you to pay attention to your eyes because you're all related. Yeah. So pay attention to the movement of your eyes, and you're more likely to notice warmth when you are blinking because your nerves are more relaxed. Your muscles are more likely to feel the warmth. Otherwise, your nerves are also full, you can't feel the warmth. You could also feel movement, warmth, softness in the front of your eyes as you're blinking. So which means your eyelids may be warm, your eyeballs may be cool because there's moisture. So when your eyes are, when you're blinking your eyes, there's a certain lubrication of the eyes also that happens. So between the closing of the eyes and opening, there's a certain difference in the air temperature. So front of your eyes is likely to be cool. And then your eyelids have a certain warmth. So you're likely to notice difference in temperature between the movement of your eyes, your eyeballs, warm. Yeah, eyelids warm, eyeball cool. Unless, of course, there's so much of heat going on in your eyeballs. Yeah, that you have not relaxed your eyeballs in some time. Yeah, your eyes in some time. So there could be a little heat coming out from your eyes. But that's also kind of like the carburetor car. Yeah, the engine kind of little heating up. So you could notice, oh, heat coming up. Yeah. But that's also kind of your body letting off some heat to cool down. That helps your cerebrum cool down. Yeah. When your nerves are more cool, you're coming closer and closer to your ability to breathe, your ability to smell become better because your cerebrum is not this much and sitting on your olfactory bulb, your smelling nerves. As your cerebrum is more cooler, your ability to breathe becomes, okay, breathe also, but smell becomes better. So your ability to appreciate becomes better. Yeah. So you're so cool, listening to all silence and more relaxed. You can feel your eyes, yeah, your eyeballs, your eyelids, movement, warmth and cool. So different temperature range you can feel of your eyes. Your eyes can feel. Your eyeballs can feel. Because your eyeballs also have nerve endings. Yeah, which is why when you have bloodshot eyes, for example, you see veins, red color on the eyeballs. Yeah, that's because there's so much of heat in the body. They could be eating a lot of meat or alcohol. Yeah, or just gone through so many stress and tensions in their life that they haven't had the time to relax and cool the heat. There could be so much of blood boil. That's then having them have bloodshot eyes. Yeah, because there's so much of heat. Yeah. So cool a little bit. Yeah. Pay attention to sense of relaxation in your ears. Pay attention to the blink. Yeah. Okay. Pay attention to between left and right sides of your face, between left and right sides of your eyes. And pay attention to the gentle rhythmic movement of your breath as you're breathing, because that's happening front, but it's also cool. There's air going in. So there's already a ventilation system happening. There's air moving in and out of your body, either through your nose or through your mouth. So your face, your head is getting cooled. There's a cooling system already. So if your processor, your brain, central nervous system is all processing all heavy, ooh, yeah, heavy work, there is a cooling system already there. There is an air vent. Yeah, either through your nose or your mouth, air is going in and coming out. So there's a cooling system. And then this is additional support, additional cooling system. Yeah. Okay. This has your brain have more space to just be and appreciate. Once you can see things clearly, the processor is more having more space and can be. Your windshield is more clearer because there is not so much of pressure to the point that you can't see because your vision is all cloudy. So much thoughts and so many, you can't even say thoughts. It may just be pressure in your nerves, in your emotional system, a lot of heat and all of this kind of, you just go, can't, yeah. You could go into a panic state because your eyes maintain safety. When you can see, then you're having safety. If you're all cloudy, you could go into a panic state because of so many things happening. Yeah, because your eyes keep you safe. And when you can't see clearly, you go into panic mode, anxiety attacks. Okay. Pay attention to the breath that's naturally going into your body and coming out all in their own time. You got this movement of your breath, front and back, in and out of your body. And you also got your ears by which you're listening to me. So there is coolness, silence, some form of relief. Yeah, I'm talking in different kinds of tones. If this is going to help your nerves a little bit decompress, or oh, I just relax, just listening to different variations in tones and sound and pace and cadence and different kinds of movement. You like it, some you don't like it, but consider your ears are getting a little bit of an exercise. Your ability to hear, your hearing muscles are getting a little bit of an exercise. Yeah, you're hearing a little variety, not just the same kind of music that you listen to, or certain genres, or certain lectures, or certain ways of talking. You got a little variety. Yeah. Maybe just be a respite to just listen to. Or may not be something you like to listen to, but how do you know your ears are not getting a little kind of relief? It may just be a different kind of a health improvement. Yeah. Just different kinds of sounds. Yeah. It may just be like you're going to another country. And then it's like it's a different culture. It's different. Yeah. It's just another country. It's just different sounds, different ways of talking. Why you like this? Yeah. You're always used to your religion, your ways of thinking, your cultures. Then you meet somebody else from another country, another religion, and then you're like, um, yeah, until they may be doing colorful things, different things, just not how you do things. Yeah. It's just different. I'm just different. Yeah. Just bright age, you just have something more to think about. Yeah. Maybe this is also possible. In the traffic light, yeah, in the traffics, different kinds of music, crowded places. Maybe you'll have something more also to listen to. Listen between the words. Pay attention to. Oh, there is also this. There's also this. Yeah. Maybe there's more variety in life. I'm just conditioning you to. And not just life's not just this much. Yeah. We got lots of numbers. Yeah. So thank you so much for listening. I hope this has been of value to you. A little bit of eye, a little bit of nose, a little bit of ears, a little bit of feel, a little bit of know. Recover? Oh, taste. It's a fine taste. We'll all just get used to it. Yeah. Once our nerves are more cooler, our fire is all a little cooler, your ability to taste also works together because all of these, I would have said 7 senses. Okay. 7 holes, 2 eyes, 2 nose holes, 2 ears holes, 1 mouth hole. So 7 holes. Seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting, feeling, knowing, 6 senses. Yeah, all kind of covered here. And we also have the rest of the body. We will cover all of our 6 senses in the rest of the body. So you can see through your elbows. Yeah. This is synesthesia. But sometimes you can feel through your legs. Yeah. You can also kind of know through your legs. Oh, there's a thorn. Yeah, what you just touched was a thorn. That was little gooey, little water. Or was it clay, mud? You don't have to look. Your skin will tell you. So that's a knowing sense through your feeling sense. Look at other senses too. Yeah, you can also smell. You got lots of beautiful things coming up. Yeah, so stay tuned. Our sense of taste also gets better because these are all functioning together. So when you're practicing this, say when you're eating food or you just go about your daily activities, you're likely to have life be a little more finer because you spend some time on this channel listening to me. For the time that you have spent on this channel listening to me, if you like better health, do contact me. Kid Life is a call or an appointment away. Thank you so much for listening. I hope this has been of value to you. Good day.